LCHS Falcon Baseball. Brought to you by Carnes Plus, Dr. Tim Merrill and the Foot Clinic, Radio Shack, Howard Bentley, Century 21, White's Motorsports, Tracks and Trails, Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty, and Carter's Discount Drugstore.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gamble Sports Complex, Winchester, Tennessee. Tomahawk Field, former home of the Tomahawks, the minor league team up here in Franklin County. And a great and pretty place it is. We're here tonight for tonight's game between Lincoln County and Franklin County. I'm here with my co-host Jeff Neal, and we're privileged to have with us tonight assistant coach Juan Claraday. Coach Claraday just finished up with a JV game. Coach, give us a little update on how that went and tell us what's going on.
Well, I mean, we got beat 10-1, but it was only our second game with the weather.
Yes, sir.
You know, we hadn't had much practice, and when we had to make up the district games, they only wanted to play the varsity games, not the JV. So that's really, it's like really starting over tonight. We looked like we was behind. We looked like we hadn't played in a while.
Right, yeah, rusty.
So I thought the pitching was okay. You know, we could have hit a little bit better, but like I said, it's just the first time in a while we got to play.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, I mean, I'm happy with them. And I told them after the game, y'all give me 100%. That's all I can ask for. And the boys do. So, I mean.
That's all you can ask for right now.
Yes, sir.
And everybody's trying hard, and we'll come around, and this is good experience for them.
Yes, sir.
Train them to be on varsity there in the days to come, and we're proud of them.
I compare it to like playing in the minors. I mean, you know, in major leagues, you play in the minors, work your way up to the majors. I said, y'all are the future. I said, you play here, you show us something, you get bumped up to varsity.
That's right. Absolutely. Jeff, you
kind of been struggling just a little bit, Coach. You're 5-6 right now, varsity-wise. 0-2 in district. This was imperative to get you back in the district race. You need this one tonight.
Well, I mean, one thing we're missing Brandon Siss. That's been, a key. He's missed about the last 2 3/4 game. He had to go out the second inning against Lebanon in our tournament because of a pinched nerve in his back. And he's our 3-hole hitter. He's batting over, nearly 500. He's had 30 plate appearances, no strikeout. You can depend on him putting the ball in play, making something happen. And, I mean, that's a big, player to have out of your lineup. But, kids try to step in. We faced a good pitcher in Marshall County last night.
Yes.
And we just been struggling. And Wilson Central, we struggled swinging the bats.
Well,
but we've been in a lot of games. We hadn't given up much runs.
And you faced a lot of good pitchers. Wilson Central faced Parker and the Clifton kids. You looked at him twice already. You faced a lot of good pitching and good teams here early. And hopefully that'll get you ready for the stretch run. Hopefully in April and May. Hopefully.
Some people say, why are they pitching their best? I say, we want to see their best. Because in District A AAA, you see pitchers like that every time out.
Yes.
And so it was good to see that. And our goal is to get better each game and be playing our best ball in late April, early May, because the district tournament was all about. We won the regular season last year,
right.
And we finally hit a slump. Yeah. I mean, we was hadn't been slumping the whole year till the very end.
Change playing game. Talk about him.
As far as I can remember, we faced him at home last year, the first game, and we struggled with him for about 4 to 5 innings. And we finally got to him, and we won the ball game in the late innings. He's an off-speed pitcher. He's around the plate. He'll spot his fastball. Curveball was effective for 5 innings against us. I mean, he's a pretty decent pitcher. So we're expecting, a dogfight with him tonight.
We're gonna wrap it up right here, and for myself, Jeff Neal, and Tommy Halcomb, we'll be back with the starting lineups of this game tonight between Lincoln County and Franklin County here at the Gamble Sports Complex in Winchester.
Buying or selling? Let Century 21 AAA Associates assist you through your real estate transaction. We are professional realtors dedicated to integrity, service, and progressive marketing. We offer free market analysis to anyone considering the sale of their home or property. Our listings at Century 21 get far-reaching exposure through 2 multiple listing services, covering Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama. We're putting hundreds of agents to work for you. You can access us on the internet, view our advertisements in Huntsville, Alabama, locally in the Exchange, or the Real Estate Showcase of Lincoln County. We offer building lots and acreage, starter homes to executive manors, farms, prime hunting land, commercial and investment properties. Whatever you're looking for, we can help you find it. Located 2 blocks south of the Lincoln County High School, Century 21 AAA feels that our customers deserve and will receive the finest service offered by any real estate organization.
Welcome you folks back. We hope you're going to enjoy this beautiful night of baseball here in late March, and we're proud you're all with us. We appreciate this cable company bringing you this telecast, and we're ready right now with tonight's starting lineup. For the home team, Franklin County Rebels, leading off and pitching, number 9, Brandon Chain. In the second spot, center fielder, number 1, Cody Bradford. The right fielder, number 2, Paul Van. Cleanup spot, first baseman, Bubba Chapman, number 10. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 3, Jason Sears. The center fielder in the sixth spot, number 33, Jason Hunt. In the 7th spot, the catcher, number 22, Justin Barnes. The 8th spot, third baseman, number 5, Jordan Butcher. And then bringing up the rear, the second baseman, number 22, Dustin Crabtree. Franklin County is coached by Philip King, first-year coach here at Franklin County, and has them off running. For the visiting Lincoln County Falcons, leading off, you want to give them? I'll let Jeff take it.
Leading off for Lincoln County Falcons now with a record of 5-6, 0-2 in district play. They will lead off with John Whaley, on number 24, leading off. At number 3, hitting second, Jared Gentry, hitting third for the Falcons. And in right field, number 23, Jim Bob Cooter, who's going to be back tonight. Had some injuries, was DHing, but now he's going to be out in the outfield. Now he'll play in right and hit third. Hitting cleanup is the center fielder, number 5, Thomas Osteen. Hitting fifth, the catcher, number 16, Matt Smith. Hitting sixth and playing first base, Case Halcomb, number 9. Hitting seventh and playing third base, in the hot corner, number 10, Joey Ashby. Hitting eighth and playing second base, number 11, Kyle Manderson. And hitting ninth in the cleanup spot, or in the last spot, number 6, and DHing, John Doris.
We appreciate you being with us, folks, and we will be right back for tonight's telecast. Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy, you up for lunch?
Man, you work too hard. You're making us all look bad.
Oh, well, later.
Introducing the Intruder Volusia from Suzuki.
Jimmy, take 2 weeks off. I won't take no for an answer.
It's all you need to get away.
This is the place where I can build my cabin and get away from it all, with a little help from my all-new Suzuki Quadrunner Eiger 400. I didn't spend much, and it's got all the features I need, so I can build my cabin and get away from it all. Get into the great outdoors. Get back to nature. Get back on my Eiger. Get some ice. Get some x-rays. Get a contractor.
Leading off tonight, our first batter we're sending up, number 24, the shortstop, John Whaley.
Whaley on the year with 3 homers so far for the Falcons this season, and got some speed at the leadoff hole and can do some good things for the Falcons. Swings and a miss, strike 1. Underway here at the Gamble Sports Complex in Winchester, Tennessee. Falcons come in like 5-6, 0-2 in district play. The Rebels come in 6-6 overall at the dead even mark, 500, and 1-2 in District 8 AAA. Pitch from Chain. Here comes the 0-1 offering. 0-2. Well behind quickly. 0-2 here. Right-handed batter steps in, digs into the batter's box.
I announced John Whaley as the shortstop. Actually, he's the starting pitcher tonight. Tyler Ward, who was scheduled to start, developed a tender elbow, and we've had to shuttle him out of the lineup. So Whaley has stepped up here and is going to be the pitcher.
So both batters in the pitching spot will lead off tonight, Shane and Whaley. 1-2 pitch here from Shane. 2-2, low. Count dead even. 2-2. 2-2 count right here. Like 3, got him on a corner. That one's
it's a little low, but it'll have to work.
It's right on the corner, and umpire said it's on the corner. It is, and now it's going to bring up the number 3, Jared Gentry, the left fielder tonight. Right-handed batter as well. So they dig in.
Jared's trying to work through some back problems he's been having all season, but he looks like he's in good form tonight.
Right,
oh,
right
mercy.
On the corner, 0-1. So he's going to call that outside pitch. Batters must adjust if he calls the outside pitch. You got to adjust.
Well,
if the umpires are going to call that, you got to stick your bat out there. 0-1 to count. Here comes chain pitch. 1-1. It's high.
Glad he didn't call that in a strike.
And it gets away from the catcher. So
I realize they have to adjust, but I totally disagree with the format I see at most high school ball games where the umpires call the pitch 10 inches off the plate a strike. It's just unfair to the batter to have to worry about what is a strike and what ain't a strike after he's been taught all his life where the strike zone's at.
Strike 2, 1-2 the count.
Especially
right
when 2 strikes get on the batter, he doesn't know what to do. He has to swing at almost anything comes at him, and that puts him at a great disadvantage. So.
Hopefully they don't get behind, and it works. It works both ways though, because the pitcher really helps him out getting ahead of that hitter. 1-2 count now to Gentry. It's low pitch, 2-2. So again, even he went even to Whaley, and now he's even to Gentry, right here. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you at Gamble Sports Complex in Winchester, Tennessee, for this District 8 3A game. Be announcing some scores later on of games went on last week, and also this week as well, some games going on. Being telling you all about all the spring sports at Lincoln County High School and how they're faring so far this season. 2-2 and strike 3. Got him on the corner. That one's on the corner and give him 2 Ks for chain. Gentry doesn't like it, but got to go sit back in the dugout right there. Going to bring up the third hitter. That's number 23, Jim Bob Cooter. He's a right fielder, and now he had been DHing early in the season, and now he gets his first start in right field tonight. Fine athlete in his own right, playing 3 different sports at Lincoln County High School. First pitch from Chain, here it comes. Ball, 1-0. Pitch a little low. Nice night here for a little cold, a little chilly, but nothing like we experienced last week.
Cooter 1 for 3 against Marshall County last night. Had a single in the 5th.
2-0. So Cooter
pitched a great game yesterday too, I might say. He went all 7 innings, hard 6-0 loss, but he pitched a great game.
Like 2 right in there. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Or 2-1 the count. I'm sorry. 2-1. On the corner again. Like
on the corner, about 6 inches off the ground.
He's giving the outside pitch. Baseball's a game of adjustments. The hitters must adjust if they're going to hit tonight. Who won the count? Little flare, that's foul.
Jim Ball swung at the ball then because he was unsure of he can't afford not to swing at anything anymore, and that's specifically my argument. Don't mean to be down in the umpire, but I've seen it the last 3 games in a row. Too many calls that are way beyond home plate. And to see there he goes
little
reaching
flare,
again.
it's going to be a base hit to right field, and Cooter's on there at first. So he'll round first and take his stop right there. Cooter singles.
So there's a good 2-out start here in this first inning. That'll bring up cleanup man, number 5, center fielder Thomas Osteen. Thomas had a rough day yesterday, 0 for 3 with 3 Ks, but he's ready to go tonight, I'm sure. We appreciate all you folks joining us tonight, and we appreciate all our fine sponsors bringing you this program. Cars Plus, Tracks and Trails, Howard Bentley's, Maxine's House of Beauty, Radio Shack, Century 21, AAA Associates, Foot Clinic with Dr. Tim Merrill, Carter's Drug Store, and White Motorsport. fine sponsors we have, and we hope you'll go by their places of business and tell them how much you appreciate them putting Falcon baseball on the air.
0-1 to count to Osteen. With 2 down in the first, a runner at first, Cooter singled. And hopefully the Falcons will strike. Is that a strike? Yes, sir, it is. 0-2. On the corner again. He's painting the corner, and that's what you got to do, paint the corners. Shane's doing a good job of that so far. Hopefully Whaley can do that this next half inning.
Right now he's used a gallon of paint.
Almost a strike, but a 1-2 count. Close. Close, but inside. Or outside, I'm sorry, outside. 1-2. 1-2 the count on Osteen. Bunch of right-handed batters in this lineup, but not many left-handers.
If Thomas has a problem, it's here with 2 strikes. He's susceptible to the...
Hike 3, got him on the corner right there. And Shane strikes out the side in the first.
I tell you...
He's got 3 Ks, the single to Cooter, wrap it up after a half inning. Lincoln County nothing. Franklin County coming to bat. And you're watching a Southpaw Production.
It's very important to make those fabulous first impressions with a great-looking you. Let the professionals at Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty help you with your plan right from the very start. Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty is the salon where professionals specialize in creative hairstyling designed to fit your own personality. Nancy Wheeler, Maureen Abels, Kay Johnson, Wanda Tipper, Zeldra and Wilma Buchanan are qualified to advise both men and women about ways to highlight all of your best features. For a hairstyle, cut, color, frost, perm, manicure, or pedicure, what are you waiting for? And Maxine's features Wolf tanning beds. They'll give you that deep, dark tan fast. Call Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty for an appointment at 433-6737 or stop by in 2250C Thornton Taylor Parkway in Fayetteville. Let the professionals at Maxine's help you find your own great style.
Back here in Winchester, Tennessee, Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you, bottom of the first inning. And John Whaley is going to get the ball and hurl it for the Falcons tonight. He of course, leadoff batter and struck out earlier. Chain with a great start for Franklin County, 3 Ks and a single. So hopefully the Whaley can do the same here in this half inning.
Leading off for Franklin County, the pitcher, number 9, Brandon Chain.
1-0. It's a ball. Some scores around the district on Monday night. Tullahoma defeated Lawrence County 7-5. Columbia beat Shelbyville 6-5. This same Franklin County team pounded out 16 runs and beat Coach King's former team, the Coffee County Red Raiders, 16-6. And they pitches a strike 1-1. And Wilson Central, of course, defeated Lincoln County this past week 4-2. 1-1 pitch. High 2 on the corner, 1-2. So it's a good corner right there. John Whaley's going to paint it right there. Hopefully he can paint it. And just like Chain in his half inning, Whaley's going to paint this one. 1-2. Little flare, foul ball. Foul ball. 1-2. Good crowd out here tonight. Hopefully to watching some good baseball here in Winchester. Former home of the Tennessee Tomahawks, and they folded after a couple of seasons. 1-2. Low, 2-2.
Well, it's a shame it didn't make it, because this is the most beautiful sports baseball park that I've been to that's not a professional level right now. The high school team up here is so lucky to have this facility to play.
Hike 3 on the corner. 1 strikeout for Whaley. Yeah, you're right, Tommy. It is, and the city owns this thing now, so the city takes care of it and everything after the Tomahawks left, and of course they had Tennessee Tees last year, and they didn't make it either because there's no support. Nobody came to the ball games, of course. Hard when you're a minor league independent and can do that thing. Cody Bradford up now for the Rebels, the second center fielder.
Center fielder.
Strike, ball, 1-0. Knee miss with that pitch.
It's hard to get something new like that started, and hard to get that fan support right off the bat, right at the very start. So we're sorry for that happened to them, but we sure are glad to get to play in this place. We beat them, and we found out that the other team that was vying for the title also got beat, and we celebrated up here a late April night of 2001. It was really a good memory for me to see the Falcons come away with the 2001 district championship right here on this field.
2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
I believe the Huntland Hornets also are playing their home games up here while their school is being added on to, right where their baseball field used to be. They're adding on new classrooms, and so they're playing all their home games here when Franklin County is not.
Little pitch, and it's going to go to the shortstop, and Ward won't make a play, safe. So Bradford beats that one out, infield hit. Give him a single on that one. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Paul Van, the next hitter for the Franklin County Rebels. Rebels, a great baseball tradition here in Winchester. Former state champion, 6-time regional champion, and several times, don't count how many times they won a district championship here in Winchester. A great baseball facility here, great tradition in the town. They really support it very well here in Winchester. And to be, like I said, be up here tonight and doing this baseball game.
Whaley needs to hold this runner on first here and not let him get anything going early. Don't need to put no runner in scoring position.
1-0. Home with the ball. Smith behind the plate, Whaley pitching. Halcomb at first, Matterson second. Short, Tyler Ward. Third base, Ashby at third. Outfield, Gentry in left. Osteen center, and Cooter, Jim Bob Cooter in right. Let's set the defense for the Falcons. Strike one, 1-1. Evens the count.
So maybe we can get a double play ball here. John looks good on the mound so far. Pretty good control. There's a drive to center field. Osteen's getting in, camped under it for out number 2.
That's a fly out 8 if you're scoring at home. It'll bring up number 10, the next batter. And Bubby Champion's next. So he'll hit next for the Rebels. Digs in.
So let's see what old Bubba can do. Runner takes his lead off first. Whaley in the stretch. Here's the pitch. Inside, the runner's running. Throw down. He got him.
Yep.
Great play.
Good pitch.
2-4 from the catcher Smith down to Matterson at second. And they run him down there. Catch him, baby.
Caught stealing right there. Into 1 inning, no score.
Sportsmen and women of Lincoln County, if you trot line, limb line, jug line, or use 4-pound to 40-pound test on your regular line, the next time the big one doesn't get away, bring your catch to Tracks and Trails Taxidermy and let them mount your hog in its natural setting for a memory that'll last you a lifetime. Aaron Lamb and his fine crew at Tracks and Trails are also the best around these parts at giving you hunters, young and old, state-of-the-art mounting on that trophy buck or other big game prize you worked your butt off to get. And turkey hunters, you've got to see what Tracks and Trails can do with that big Jake. Tracks and Trails also mount fox, bobcat, squirrel, mink, otter, beaver, raccoon, ducks, and all kinds, and even the big ones. Bear, elk, moose, buffalo, mule deer, rams, and on and on. Right now, we're even doing the king of the jungle, a lion. So come on out to Tracks and Trails at 232 Flintville School Road or call us at 937-7550. At Tracks and Trails, we bring your memories home to roost.
Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you here in Winchester. Top of the second inning. After 1 complete, no score. It's going to send up the leadoff batter for the Falcons this time. Number 16, Matt Smith, the catcher. Digs in right here against Chain. Chain in the first inning, 3 Ks and a single. Good beginning for Brandon, Mr. Chain tonight. Hopefully Smith can get something started here in this second inning.
Matty calls time, steps out. Umpire grants him time. Wasn't happy with what he saw. Now he steps back in. We're ready to go. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Nope, time again. Catcher this time.
Matt Smith trying to fill the shoes of Brad Meeks, and mentioning Brad Meeks in Ball State through 17 games. Brad Meeks is hitting .269, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. He's got a slugging percentage of .462 and an on-base percentage of .397. So doing real well for the Pioneers in Gallatin, as they played several, of course, about midway, I guess we made through the season, but they played several games this year, and he's caught several of them this year, and the bat was kind of slow for him, but now he's picking it up, starting to hit for Ball State and doing a good job for them.
We're proud of him. He's done good so far here, and we know he'll keep it up. Brad's a good player, got a good baseball body on him, very strong, and we hope he's got a future. He's adjusting to college pitching now and coming around. Bat's livening up.
Here's the 0-1 from Chain. Here he comes. Little flare from Matty right to the shortstop, and he'll make the catch, 1 down. It's going to bring up now the first baseman, number 9, Case Halcomb. Case pitched the other night to Tullahoma and got the loss in a 4-0 defeat to the Wildcats. As Jared Smith for the Wildcats pitched a complete game, a 4-hit shutout, and picked up his 3rd win. He beat he's same the Rebels last night. He's 4-0 at least, and Tullahoma having a great season so far. Swinging and a miss, Halcomb 0-1. So behind the count already is Case.
Joey Ashby on deck.
He's a 3rd baseman tonight for the Falcons, number 10 on the back of his uniform.
Chain with the wind. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
So Halcomb finds himself in the hole 0-2.
Try to hang in there now and get a piece of it. Falcons had 1 hit so far.
1 and 2. He's just trying to waste one right there, and hope Case was going to fish, and he didn't fish right there. 1-2.
Chain in the wind-up. Here's the pitch.
Wait a minute, strike. Yep. K. So a strikeout and a flyout. 2 quick outs here in a second. Going to bring up Ashby, number 10.
Joey, our only left-hander in the lineup tonight, with the absence of Brandon Sisk. So let's see what we can do. This will be the first batter change face from the left side. We need something to break his rhythm. He's sure on target tonight.
His 4th strikeout on the night for Chain.
First pitch, a little high, ball 1. Joey's been hitting the ball good. He had 1 hit yesterday out of the 4 that we got as a team.
2-0. Joey finds himself ahead.
So maybe the old lefty looking at him has thrown him off just a little bit. Now if he'll just bring one in there, Joey will kindly put it into right center.
Swing and a miss on a big cut right there, 2-1.
Had a good cut, just didn't get the bat on the ball that time. Here we go with the next pitch. Way outside. 3-1 to count. Let's see if Joey's got a green light here on 3-1. I would suspect that he does. Yes, he did. Chain must have some good movement on his pitches because we're not getting a bat on most of them.
Full count now on Ashby with 2 down. Nobody on, so Chain can just wind and fire right here from the full count stretch. Here he comes. Tipped it. Just stayed alive, barely. As the catcher goes back and gets the ball.
In the past weekend tournament, we scored a whole lot of runs, and we're hitting the ball real well against White County and Huntland and Marshall County. But last 3 games, our bats have sort of turned off. We faced better pitching is one of the things, and we're just now adjusting. Joey draws a walk.
And so face a little bit better competition too. Huntland's Class A and White County is AAA, but not as good as some competition we've been facing, Wilson Central and things like that. So the Falcons still trying to struggle to get some hits. But next hitting for the Falcons, number 11, Kyle Manderson. He steps in as a right-handed batter. Sophomore is Manderson. So he'll step right in there. Low, 1-0. Ashby stays at first. Ashby, a 2-out walk. So in the first, they got something started with 2 outs, but failed to score.
Kyle ready for his second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 to count on Kyle Manderson, our second baseman. Well, I tell you, this is a beautiful park. I could watch a game up here every night. I love their high fence. They have a fence 16 foot tall, built for minor league baseball. 330 down the lines and 406 to dead center. Field was green this time last year, but they've painted it a dark blue color here to fit more in with all the other surrounding colors of the complex. And the swing and a miss for Kyle, and that'll be strike three. So after 1.5 innings, we have no score, and we'll be right back. This is a Southpaw television production.
Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers. Memphis Car Audio, it's the word on the street. To get the heart of the sound, you've got to get Memphis Car Audio. State-of-the-art car speakers, subwoofers, and amps. Get Memphis Car Audio installed today at Radio Shack. The entertainment of tomorrow you can enjoy today. Radio Shack has gone beyond AM and FM radio with XM satellite radio. It's the next generation radio with hundreds of digital crystal clear channels of music, news, sports, and entertainment. Radio Shack now gives you more ways to talk with Singular Wireless. Radio Shack is a Lincoln County authorized Singular Wireless dealer, and Radio Shack has plans to fit your every need. Stop in Radio Shack today for all the hot deals on the hottest technology. 1402 Huntsville Highway in the Bilo Shopping Center. Call 433-4933. Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers.
Bottom of the second inning now. Whaley coming in for his second inning of work. No score. Playing Franklin County and Lincoln County. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you to bring you the Falcon game of the week right here. And we'll be telling you a little bit later on where we'll be next week on our broadcast. I'll give you some score rundowns here in just a moment after this first pitch. Strike right in there. And earlier this week in softball, of course, our Lady Falcons defeated Buckhorn 6-2. Franklin County defeated Warren County 6-2. And Loretto beat Lawrence County 5-3 in District 8 AAA baseball action this week. Swing and a miss, strike two, and a high pitch.
John got him fishing on that one.
And number 10, Champion, goes fishing on that one. 0-2 now.
So here comes the next pitch. Ball high.
1-2 to Champion. And district standings going into this week's play. Tullahoma on top. They're unbeaten at 3-0. Franklin County 2-2. Shelbyville 2-1. And he gets hit by the pitch. So Champion goes on to first. Rest of the standings in the district. Lawrence County is 1-1. Columbia 1-2. Coffee County 0-. He said, well, they're 0-3 now, and Lincoln County 0-2. So the only two teams that have not won a district game are Coffee County and Lincoln County. And hopefully Lincoln County desperately needs a win here tonight to be back in the district race. Number 13 next hitting for the Rebels is Jared Sears. Sears tries to bunt, strike. Pulls that back like he's going to get that runner over. 0-1 is the count.
Jared, a good ball player. I remember him from last year. Speaking of last year, we started out rough last year as Falcons, and we're having a little struggle at the start of the season, and we ended up going on a roll and winning the regular season championship for District 8, so hopefully that's in the cards for this year too.
It's going to take a miracle comeback for this year for us to win a district championship. The district is very competitive. I see Tullahoma being in there at the end, and it's going to take a world of wins for these Falcons to even get close to a district championship this season.
Oh, yes, sir. That's why you play the game.
A lot of players are gone, and a lot of young talent out there for the Falcons. So it's going to hopefully they can finish near the top and be peaking in April and May, and that's what you really want anyway if you're gonna be able to advance far in the postseason action.
Yeah, you want to be peaking when tournament time gets here. We'd like to make it up there to Spring Fling in Chattanooga this year.
Ball 1-2.
So John's ahead of the batter. In the stretch position, here's the pitch. Pop up right behind the plate, back against the net. Stay strike two, stay 1-2 the count. Thought John had him on that pitch, but he got a piece of it. We appreciate this fine cable station bringing you this telecast tonight.
And other late baseball from last weekend around the District 8, Father Ryan defeated Coffee County 3-0. Tullahoma to beat Overton 8-7. In the tournament here at Franklin County, the Rebels lost 2 games. They lost to Franklin 10-1, and Farragut, the defending runner-up in AAA, beat them 11-2. Runner-up to Germantown, who has several D1 prospects, and I say more than likely will win another state baseball championship for the legendary coach over there. He has almost 600 wins. Coached there a long time, and has built a great program over there with the Red Devils. Is doing a good job over there, and like I said, more than likely will win another state baseball title.
They have a good program, that's for sure. So 1-2 still to count. Wiley throws over to first. He's back safe.
If you'd like a copy of this broadcast or any of our programs, send your check or money order for $15 plus $3 shipping and handling to Southpaw Productions, 65 Dukes Lane, Kelso, Tennessee, 37348. We'll get your copy out to you. Make sure you let us know what production you would like.
We've had quite a few requests, and we don't mind at all getting tapes out to the folks. We hope they'll write us and tell us that they'd like to have someone, and we'll be glad to get it to them.
3-2, full count.
I also like to tell the folks at home that if they have any comments, any feedback to give us, be glad for them to give me a call on number 703-0650. I'd appreciate if they'd call after 7 at night, but they can give me a call anytime actually, and tell us whether they like Falcon baseball and whether they'd like to have any of the other sports at our high school covered.
Out. 1 down, as it was from 6-3 on that put out. So now it's gonna bring up now it's gonna bring up for the Rebels number 33. That's Jason Hunt. A great football player for these Rebels this season. Had a great improvement on the football field, and of course now he's getting his baseball stick in here, right here, and a good sized kid can do a lot of good things with the baseball or football, whichever sport he will decide to play. Hopefully, I don't know if he'll play in college, but whatever.
He's got the beef.
Well, he's big. There's no question about that. First pitch from Whaley to Hunt. Foul back 0-1 to the right side. Final fours, Tommy, going on in other sports around the country. Of course, the men's and women's tournament will already have been decided. Their Final Four starting, and they'll be over, of course. And when I mentioned the hockey Final Four, Frozen Four, they have that up north. I'm not sure where the site is, but Frozen
There's
Four.
Stowaway at second. Pitcher tried to pick him off second. Ball got away, and the runner advances to third.
1 out and a runner at third, and that's not good. All Hunt needs to do right here is get a sac fly.
So the runner advances on the E1. Ball a little wild. On the throw to second, looked like a playable ball, but a little bit off for the second baseman. And we'll give that an E on the pitcher.
I'm not sure the score. Had a scoreboard score there, but I'm not sure they didn't score that one. So I'm not sure what the score right there is thinking on that one. 0-1 pitch from Whaley. It's strike 0-2.
Wow.
So 0-2 right there.
So 0-2.
John Whaley gets the benefit of that outside corner. He'll take it.
1 out here. Runner at third. 0-2 on the batter. John sure would like to get him here. We want to keep that first run from ever getting in if we can. There's a ground ball, infield, third baseman has it, boots it, and that'll go down to E5 as Ryan couldn't find a handle on that. So there comes an earned run in, and that'll put Franklin County on the board first here, 1-0. Up next, the catcher, number 23, Justin Barnes. So we're having a hard time finding a handle here tonight. 2 back-to-back errors allow the runners to advance from second all the way home here on 2 different plays.
Number 23 next up for the Rebels.
There's a little squirrely ball down the first base line. Cued it off the end of his bat. But it goes foul, so Whaley ahead 0-1 here, and the runner will go back to first. We need a big play here. Falcons seem here just a little lately to lack the intensity needed at the start of the game. It seems to build to a crescendo as the game goes on, but we still need to learn to come out of the gate firing on all cylinders. So hopefully we'll get it together here and hold them to this one run. Whaley in the stretch. Here's the pitch. Right back at him. One bouncer, throws over, double play.
Nice play, just went right to Whaley, and the butt runner trying to go to second, couldn't go anywhere. Whaley fires us to first for the double play. At the end of 2 complete innings, it is Franklin County 1, Lincoln County nothing. We'll be right back.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Drive a little, save a lot. Come see all we've got. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money. The car or truck that's right for you. Award-winning service too. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
I'm Howard Bentley from Howard Bentley Pontiac, GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee. We've been a part of the Fayetteville Lincoln County community for over 18 years. Ever go into a dealership, come back 6 months later and not recognize anybody? Not at Howard Bentley's. Our sales force have been with us for years. We will save you money and give you award-winning service after the sale. We also have a full-size body shop to take care of all your body shop needs. That's Howard Bentley Pontiac GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee, a proud supporter of Lincoln County baseball.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
Right back here at Gamble Sports Complex, Winchester, Tennessee. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you, and going to give you a spring sports update here at Lincoln County High School. As the Franklin County players getting their jogs on, I guess, out in right field. We're going to tell you the soccer team right now is 1-0-1. They will play. They're playing this week at Shelbyville, a big district match for them. Tied Coffee County last week. I'll tell you the softball team is currently 7-4. They've got a couple of district games next week. Shelbyville being one. Both soccer and softball will be over in Shelbyville next week. If you got anything else, if you're not doing anything else next week, go over and check them out. They'll be competing over in Shelbyville. Of course, baseball next week. We have our broadcast with that next week. The track team will be at the Stanley now, of course, in Tullahoma, the annual invitational over there. And then the tennis team, they have some matches first part of this month, and they'll be ending up in the middle of April. They got several home matches, had their first 4 on the road, so they have some home matches coming up.
Hit him.
Got a couple.
John Doris up his first at-bat of the season, and he draws a hit by pitch.
Doris, the DH tonight for the Falcons. As gets a hand from the first baseman in Franklin County. He gets his lead at first. So maybe a good beginning here for the Falcons with the hit by pitch. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter. The pitcher, John Whaley. Whaley last time Kate 0-for-1 on the night.
John won't be letting them go by this time. I'm sure he's realizes now where the strike zone's at for this umpire, and he's going to be swinging.
You got to realize after the first 2 pitches, you got to realize where it's at, and you got to know how to swing that bat. Over to first is Doris. He's back.
Hopefully he'll add that 4th home run of the year right here.
Be nice. Leads the team in that department.
Big gap between right and center field. Let's hope John can find a hole here to put it in.
Strike right in there. 0-1. Top of the 3rd here in Winchester.
Chain in the stretch, throws over to first, runner back, safe. Just sending him a message, let him know he knows he's there.
Doris doesn't have too much speed. I don't think he's really got too much of a threat to steal right here.
No, sir, but Brandon doesn't know that.
2 or 3 or 4 steps.
Here's the next pitch. Whaley attempts to bunt.
And now Doris
runner caught, but nobody's covering second, so Doris gets a free ride down to second, give him a stolen base.
A break for the Falcons right there. You scored a stolen base. You give it a.
Yeah, I'm not sure I give him a stolen base, but
the guy covered. Guy just didn't cover second and 40 for the Falcons. Got a break right there. Now they got a chance to score. Whaley up at the plate and a runner in scoring position.
Count 1-1. So big opportunity here for John Whaley to put the bat on the ball and get that run in here. And let's tie this thing back up here in the top of the third. Chain readies. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2. Whaley behind right here. Trying to get a swing and stroke right here to hopefully get a base hit and an RBI.
Chain's had some good movement on the ball.
He's already got 5 Ks on the night already. 5 Ks quickly. Chain working fast, and right here's a pitch. Inside. 1-2.
2-2 the count now. That
2-2.
yeah, scorekeeper a little late getting the first ball up. So 2-2 here. John's hanging on. Falcons need to get something going here.
Well, a good situation right here. Nobody out. And got an even count. And got a good batter. You got a good batter up at the plate. Doris got a small lead, very small.
There's a hit ball to shortstop.
That's
he
easy.
feels it. He's going to third, try to make the out. He does.
Doris should have stayed at second.
Yes, sir.
That's a contact play, but
little inexperience there.
Should have stayed at second right there. And
where they'll go.
That's what Sloan's telling him right now. Stay at second base. He's telling him that was probably terrible, and he's going back to the dugout. And Sloan's going to explain to him why you stay at second on a ball like that. You don't make a base running error like that. So now we've got 1 out and a runner at first instead of possibly, if Whaley beats that out, 2 runners on, nobody out.
Yes, sir.
That's why you don't. You always got to think when you're on those base paths. Hitting next now for the Falcons, number 3, Jared Gentry, and he'll ball 1-0.
Well, that's a little inexperienced. That was John's first at bat of the season. He is.
The base running mistake is uncalled. That should not happen. That's uncalled.
Yes, sir. That's why you practice every day.
It doesn't matter what the bat.
I'm not trying to give him no excuses, but I was just making light that was his first at bat. So he got caught in a.
There he's going now. Whaley's going to go, and he'll be thrown out at second.
So
he's out of there.
Justin Barnes, the catcher, puts the ball right on the money. His second baseman just had to catch it, and his glove was right there on the runner. So even with John Whaley's speed, a good throw got him.
So bad inning for the Falcons. They get the base running error by Doris, and then they have the caught stealing Whaley's at second base. So what started to be a promising inning has again spelled disaster for these Falcons. Cannot hit in the key situations, and you got to do that.
There's a ground ball down right through the hole between short and third. Go in for a single for Jared Gentry. And might have scored and all. That would have probably had the bases loaded if we hadn't made our mental mistakes. But like you said, the hopes for a big inning here sort of dashed with a couple of unfortunate things happening to the Falcons. That'll bring up Jim Cooter at bat number 23.
Jim Bob Cooter, the right fielder.
Let's see if Jim Bob here. He K'd his first at bat, but he's ready now and ready to rock that ball. Ball 1 on Jim. Jared gets the single to left. Second Falcon hit of the night. Ball 2. Runner takes his lead off first. Not a big lead. Being a little cautious here. We don't want another bad thing to happen to us here.
1-1, count even.
Pitch is in there for a strike. That'd make it 2-1. Scorekeeper tonight having a little trouble keeping up over here in the room next to us. So we'll try to just keep you up best we can, folks, with the pitch count.
2-1.
Swing,
2-2.
Foul back.
It's even. 2-2, 2 down. Everything even. Third inning. And 1-0, Franklin County leads this one. A couple base running there for the Falcons. They might have had a run by now. Could have had or at least one at least.
Chain readies. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. Cooter hanging in there with him. trying to stay alive. Count still 2-2. 2 outs here in top of the third. Cooter steps back in. Chain from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Second time tonight for.
And that's 6 Ks on the night for Brandon Chain. At the end of 2.5, it is Rankin County 1, Lincoln County nothing. You'll be back. You're watching a Southpaw Production.
Carter's Drugstore on the east side of the Fayetteville Square has the highest quality pharmacy with the best pharmaceutical staff anywhere. Not only is Carter's a drugstore, Carter's has a wide selection of Hallmark cards for every occasion. Just walk in the door at Carter's and you will see many friendly faces that will help you in any way possible. For the looks you love in beauty products to the most lovely monogrammed sterling silver jewelry, Carter's has it all. For that special gift or decorating your own home, Carter's has the most unique items to choose from. Carter's has a great selection of picture frames, and you can find baby gifts to anniversary gifts. When you absolutely don't know what gift to get, just come in and look around for the best gift ideas anywhere. Stay in good health with all the vitamin supplements that Carter's has to choose from. And the next time you need a prescription filled, let their highly trained and professional pharmacist fill your needs. The kind service that we have all come to depend on 365 days a year, Carter's Drugstore, where everybody goes.
Welcome back. This is a presentation of Southpaw Productions authorized under the broadcasting rights granted by Lincoln County High School through the cable television network solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any republication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the written consent of Southpaw Productions is prohibited. The production has been approved has the approval of Lincoln County High School. Back here, at the bottom of the third inning, Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you for the Falcon game of the week, and John Wedley pitches it, and it's going to be
high fly ball
to center field. Osteen's got it, 1 down, no problem. Make it right there. 1 out here in the third.
That ball looked to go 200 foot in the air.
When you got Thomas Osteen back there, ain't no problem. He just hauls it in and throws it back. 1 down. It's going to be Crabtree now up for the Rebels, number 22.
Number 9 hitter for the Rebels up here. So John got a quick out. Let's hope this one goes just as quick. John falls behind 2-0 here on Dustin Crabtree, second baseman. He readies, and here's the pitch. There's a hard hit ball in the gap in left center. Left fielder's over. Gentry, he's got it. Rockets the ball back into second, and Crabtree will pull up at first with a single.
So a single to deep left, Gentry prevented him from going to getting a double right there. And so a man on at first, 1 down here for the Rebels in the bottom of the third inning. They'll bring up the number 9 next up for the Rebels, and that is Brandon Chain, the pitcher, so far 6 Ks and looking good tonight for these Rebels against the Falcons. And it's bad. And Matt Smith will never get that one. He can go to second. He could probably run to third if he wanted to, and Smith goes back to the screen. So runner on at second now is Crabtree. Running scoring position with only 1 out. Now Rebels got a chance to cash in. Let's see if they do so.
I was looking down the scorebook when that happened. Didn't see if that was pass ball or wild pitch. So I don't know how to score it here, but you folks saw it at home. You can make your own judgment on it. Whaley readies from the stretch. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Smith again. We'll score that in a wild pitch. And the runner advances to third. So little bitty errors here are hurting the Falcons' chances tonight.
A lot of errors here so far.
The other one was too.
Base running errors and now errors by our catcher.
Actually, both of those in the dirt. Now he's got to dig those out, but
yeah, he does.
Pitcher's got to keep them out of the dirt. And John has a little problem with with some of his pitches being low and in the dirt, but trying to get ball movement and get the batter to swing at some bad stuff. Ball a little high. I believe that'll make the count 2-0. Brandon Chain up. PK looking the first time up. And
so
it was
he's going to
3-0
walk.
count.
He's going to walk. So Chain walks.
That puts runners at first and third. Here with 1 out. That'll bring up center fielder number 1, Cody Bradford. Bradford singled on an infield single in the first inning and then was caught stealing. He digs in. Well, you're going to try to work yourself out of a jam here. Throws over to first. Runner back.
Yeah, a pair of errors by Smith forced the jam. It's first and third now, 1 down.
Afraid the Falcons bring third baseman in for the
strike and throw to second.
Attempt.
He'll fake to go home. I thought he might try to go and score, but he didn't. And now it's going to be second and third, 1 out. So a base hit here is going to score 2 more for the Rebels. Bradford got a chance to drive in too.
That was only the second hit of the game for the Franklin County Rebels, but they're in prime shape here to get another run or 2 on the board. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Like 1, 0-1, 0-2. Umpire gives him the count, and the fans see it as well. So Whaley's got to get this a strikeout right here. Would be nice if he can get the 0-2 count.
The ground ball shortstop. He's going to hold a runner. He's coming home with it. Smith's down. He's got him. So force out at home there, or throw out at home from the shortstop Ward to the catcher Matt Smith.
6-2 on the put out, and it's going to be 2 down. So now with runners at first and second with 2 out, or 1 out. I'm sorry.
2 outs.
2 out. Okay, 2 outs. Well, I thought first and second, 2 outs. Going to bring up number 2, Paul Van for the Rebels.
Okay, that was a big out right there. That'll help Whaley's confidence just a little bit there. He knows he's 1 out away from getting out of this little jam.
Little pop up. That should be easy. Third baseman Ashby over. Somebody get to it. Whaley's got it. It'll end it. So Whaley pitches out of the jam. No further damage for the Rebels at the end of 3 complete. It is Franklin County 1, Lincoln County nothing. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb. You're watching a Southpaw television production.
Had any trouble with your feet lately? Come in and visit the Foot Clinic. Dr. Tim Merrill brings you the expertise and special attention needed for even the most difficult cases. Welcome to Dr. Merrill's office. Bunions, ingrown toenails, corns, heel spurs, and even diabetes foot care. You may be surprised to know that your feet are not supposed to hurt. If you are having a foot problem, you are not alone. 60% of the population seeks help for foot problems every year, and now Lincoln County offers Dr. Tim Merrill.
How are you? I'm Dr. Merrill.
Tim brings you an extensive background in foot and ankle care. Dr. Tim Merrill takes great pride in the quality of care and provides a caring environment in his office on the Fayetteville Bypass, 2250 Thornton Taylor Parkway, Suite B. Dr. Tim Merrill utilizes his in-office x-ray facility and many other techniques to treat your foot condition effectively for your quick return to work, school, or play. Call the Foot Clinic today at 433-9600 and get back on your feet.
Back here in Winchester, Tennessee, Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you tonight. Number 5, Thomas Osteen steps into bat as we lead off the 4th inning here for the Falcons, and they're behind 1-0. Chain in the pitch. 20 minutes, strike 1 for Osteen. And the Falcon robotics team will be heading to Florida this month, at the end of the month, and hoping to bring back another award from the Nationals in Orlando. One of the rare teams in Tennessee to do that. Pitch low, 1-1. This year, Wilson Central had a team, and some teams in Alabama also have teams to compete And good honor for the robotics team, and Janet Sanders does a good job over there, as well as the other faculty sponsor, Ms. Bolander, over there at the high school. They do an excellent job, and wishing them luck in April as they go to Orlando.
Strike 2 on Thomas.
1-2 the count to Osteen. You can call a school if you got any, you'd like to sponsor that trip, help them out to go to Orlando. If you want to call in County High School.
Oh, man.
Strike 3, Osteen is gone.
Pitcher froze him with the inside pitch there and got Thomas. That's 5 times in a row Thomas has went down on K's. He's in a bad streak. Hopefully he'll work his way out of it.
It's Shane's 7th K of the night so far. He's looking good on that mound. And now hitting next for the Falcons, number 16, the catcher, Matt Smith. So Matt Smith digs in, pitch, foul back 0-1. Other former Falcons in the college ranks right now. One guy at Martin Methodist, Jeremy Poole, he's 4-0. He pitched against Lee the last time out and won the game, pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 strikeouts, 7 walks. And he's pitching very well for the Indians and Martin Methodist. They made 2 first-inning runs, stand up in that game, winning 2-0 over Lee University. They're from Cleveland, Tennessee. And right now he's doing really well, and hopefully will get drafted in the Major League draft this year.
Matty fouls another ball off down the third base line. He's behind 0-2 here. Chain readies with the pitch. Another foul, straight back. So Smith stands in there 0-2. Matt been getting the good wood on the ball. He was 2 for 3 yesterday at Marshall County. Been hitting the ball real good. He's really good at hitting the ball down the third base line. He really likes to pull the ball.
Got some fans there tonight enjoying it with the heater. Got to keep them warm down there. Keeping it very warm with the heat.
Ball outside.
Ball 2-2. You know. Smith digs in, right-handed batter.
There's another hit, third base over in the Falcon dugout. So Matty's staying alive. That's 4 foul balls for him at this at bat. He's been good at getting contact, getting the wood, bat on the ball. So hopefully he'll hang in here till he gets a pitch he really likes. Chain readies. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. Smith staying alive. He's battling with the pitcher. Coach Sloan encouraging him on. Hang in there with him. It's always frustrating for a pitcher that he can't get a batter to out, especially after he's got 7 Ks.
1-2 pitch.
Matt's being stubborn. He has to reach out and get that one. It's right over on the line. It's going to end up in foul territory, but the pitcher has it for the fly out.
2 down here in the 4th.
That'll bring up number 9, first baseman, Case Halcomb. And we've sent up 14 batters so far, and only 4 now have got wood on the ball. So we're having a hard time getting going here. Falcons have 1 hit through 3.5 so far. Swing and a miss.
0-1 to Halcomb. Or metal as the aluminum bats we have here in high school baseball.
Yes, sir.
Not wood. We have metal, but nonetheless, that's about the same deal right there.
Chain readies. Here's the pitch.
Little
tapper right back to the pitcher.
That's easy. Chain will throw to first. Get in. That'll end it. So 1-2-3 for the Falcons here in the 4th. It's going to be going to the bottom of the 4th inning as Halcomb trots to the dugout. It's going to be Lincoln County trailing it 1-0. You're watching it all on Southpaw Television Production.
Thank you for calling Cars Plus. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Steve McWhirter, owner of Cars Plus. We're located in Park City, Tennessee on Huntsville Highway. We specialize in trucks, cars, vans, and sport utility vehicles. At Cars Plus, we offer friendly hometown service, no high-pressure sales, and have financing available along with a extended warranty program. We service and inspect all our vehicles. My father, Ronnie McWhirter, former owner of Ron 66, heads our service department with over 35 years experience. Here at Cars Plus, we handle everything from your old classics through your new classics, and anything in between. So come by and see us at Top Park City Hill or give us a call at 433-1922.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning, Lincoln County behind 1-0 and Whaley on for his fourth inning of work, number 10. Hitting is Bubba Champion. He scored the only run tonight in the second inning. Inside, 1-0 with Kitch.
Bubba's 1 for 1 tonight with a single. He was hit by a pitch in his second at bat and ended up scoring after that. Seems like in high school baseball, walks and hit batters, almost like Little League, they end up being the ones that cost you the most.
Well, they're in any level of baseball, it's going to cost you. I don't care if you're playing Little League or if you're playing the major leagues. You walk and hit people, and it's coming. Or 2-0 pitch. Now the count to Champion. So
we're here bottom of the fourth inning. We appreciate all you folks being with us. Hope you're enjoying the game. There's a hard hit ball, deep left field. Gentry's back. He's going to be on the warning track. That ball's off the bottom of the fence. Glances back into the infield, and
Champion thought he might get 3, and he stopped at second. As Gentry kind of lollygagged the ball, he didn't really try to get it in quickly, but he got it in quickly enough. Champion leads off with a double here in the fourth. Frank County again, another excellent scoring opportunity.
And I'm afraid the umpire is going to call interference here. I'm just not sure. They thought the Falcon defensive player was in the baseline and kept Champion from going to third on the play, but I don't think he could have made it.
I don't think so. I think he's a double. Champion leads off with a double here in the fourth for the Rebels. So a good start for the Rebels.
That's a big hit. That ball hit off the base of the fence out at the 330 sign, and then glanced back into the infield, and Jared had to run it down, so which allowed Champion to get all the way to second and to make a big loop as he rounded second. Whaley readies with the pitch.
Strike, 0-1. Outside.
Next batter up is number 13, the shortstop, Jared Sears.
Sears 0 for 1 tonight, rounded out earlier. 0-1 the count to Sears. 0-1 pitch from Whaley. Comes delivers. Little bunt. He'll beat that out. Nobody's going to get him. Hold it. First and third. Nobody out.
So Sears lays down a great bunt.
First and third. Nobody out. First and third.
So Falcons find themselves here in another little jam. First, third, no outs. That'll bring up number 33, center fielder Jason Hunt. Hunt got on an E5 his last time up, first appearance of the night. And he steps in here with men on first and third, no outs. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher. Oh, and they said it hit him on the leg.
So bases loaded, nobody out for Franklin County. Got a great chance to bust this game wide open. Number 23 next up for the Rebels.
John getting a little frustrated.
That is Justin Barnes.
He just settled down here, settled down. We got out of a big jam second inning. We can do it again.
This is a bigger jam than he's faced probably all season. Bases loaded, nobody outs, and the Rebels got a chance to, if they can get a big inning right here, I'll bust this thing wide open.
Coach Sloan brings the infield in on the grass.
He's got
to try to get the force out at home. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Catcher Smith digs the ball out real neat.
Big advantage for the hitter right here. All he's got to do is slap at it, get a base hit, and a couple runs will score.
Can't let anything get by you here if you're catching at Tomahawk Field because it's about 50 foot back to the stop. There's a little pop-up to second base, Manderson under it, and that'll do one out. So there's one out of the way on the pop-up to second.
So fly out forward, he's scoring out one at home. Going to bring up, next up, number 5.
Jordan Butcher.
Third
baseman. He flied out center field his first time up in the last inning. So Whaley hoping to limit the damage here. Infield on the corners are staying in at the grass, and second and short are pulling back to normal positions. Hoping for a double play ball now. Whaley readies with his pitch. There it is, ground ball to first base. He got him. Halcomb makes a great throw home. So 2 down, we get the great throw.
So
Smith makes a great play.
2 down and still bases loaded. It's 4 out, bases loaded. So nobody had to tag. And Falcons, amazingly, if they can get out of this one, what an amazing jam. Well, he gets out of. He gets this last third out here. Number 22 stepping in, and that is Justin Crabtree for the Rebels.
There's a high hit ball. Right center. Osteen's on the move. He's under it, and the Falcons get out of the jam here. No run scored. Great comeback there. Great defense on the Falcons' part. Folks, we'll be right back to give you the 5th inning. This is a Southpaw television production.
Carter's Drugstore on the east side of the Fayetteville Square has the highest quality pharmacy with the best pharmaceutical staff anywhere. Not only is Carter's a drugstore, Carter's has a wide selection of Hallmark cards for every occasion. Just walk in the door at Carter's and you will see many friendly faces that will help you in any way possible. For the looks you love in beauty products to the most lovely monogrammed sterling silver jewelry, Carter's has it all. For that special gift or decorating your own home, Carter's has the most unique items to choose from. Carter's has a great selection of picture frames, and you can find baby gifts to anniversary gifts. When you absolutely don't know what gift to get, just come in and look around for the best gift ideas anywhere. Stay in good health with all the vitamin supplements that Carter's has to choose from. And the next time you need a prescription filled, let their highly trained and professional pharmacist fill your needs. The kind service that we have all come to depend on 365 days a year, Carter's Drugstore, where everybody goes.
He crushes one, base hit center field. Ashby leads off with a single for the Falcons here in the 5th. Falcons going to have a great jam in the 4th and hoping to put some runs on the board here in the 5th inning. It's going to bring up now for the Falcons, number 11, Kyle Manderson. Ashby singles. Let's see what Manderson can do right here.
So Falcons with a little life here.
Well, especially after that 4th inning when they can have a major league jam. Bases loaded, nobody out. Pop out to Manderson, fly out to Osteen, and then a ground ball play. Halcomb threw it to the plate and got a runner coming from 3rd, and Smith, of course, caught it behind the plate.
Kyle attempts to bunt there on the first pitch, and it's foul back. 0-1. Trying to move that runner over to second, get somebody in scoring position here. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. Game moving along pretty quickly. We've sort of started making contact more. Chain hadn't had a strikeout in the last 4 batters. Oh, there's another bunt attempt. Ball almost gets away from first on throw down from the catcher, but he does stop it. So Manderson down 0-2.
First baseman.
He'll have to stand in there and try to get a piece of this ball.
First baseman Champion makes a nice play at first to keep that one from going into right field and being more trouble for the Rebels in this inning.
Kyle steps back in, 0-2 count. Nobody out here, top of the 5th. Chain readies, here's the pitch. He tries to bunt again and misses. So Manderson goes down on a K, his 2nd K of the night.
Can't get him over, get him in right there, and now it's going to bring up the designated hitter, John Doris. Doris last time got on with the walk, but had a major base running error and forced the Falcons out of a huge inning. Or what maybe could have been a big inning if he'd not had the base running error he had.
Hopefully so John will step in here trying to make up for that, I'm sure, and he's going to be trying to hit that ball hard. There's the pitch, in the dirt.
0-1.
I didn't think he went, but the
he did go. He went around all the way around. Cracked them hands, that's all it takes. So Chain pitching real good tonight for the Rebels, 7 Ks so far. 0-1 pitch. Here he comes. 8 Ks, I guess, with the Manderson strikeout. 0-2 pitch to the first safe.
So our bunting ability is not very good here tonight. We're not looking very polished, and that's frustrating Coach Sloan down third base at coach's box. So Doris down 0-2 here, 1 down. Chain readies with a pitch. Catcher sets up outside. They're going to try to make him fish. He doesn't go for it. Good deal. 1-2 the count.
So now Doris gets ready for the next pitch. 1-2.
Ashby off at first.
Oh, that could have been strike 3, but just missed. 2-2. Boy, it almost. Doris almost went to sit down on the bench. But luckily for him, the pitch wasn't in there. 2-2. Even count.
John way off the plate here. I hope they don't. They're going to try to do him outside. And
Foul
he doesn't
back.
make it. There's foul backs. Staying alive.
Still even. 2-2.
We hope you folks are enjoying our game tonight. We appreciate all our fine sponsors bringing you this game. We hope you'll go and see their sponsors and tell them you appreciate them sponsoring Falcon baseball here on Southpaw.
3-2. Pitch outside.
We hope to find time in our busy schedule to get to televise a girl at Lady Falcon softball game before the season's over, and we're hoping to be at one or two of our soccer games. So if you folks would like to see that, please encourage us.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Doris goes down swinging. 2 down.
That's changed. The ninth strikeout of the night. Here only in the 5th inning, so Falcon bats are not doing what they're capable of tonight. And we're keeping letting scoring opportunities get away from us here with some base running mistakes and a weakness in hitting the ball. Maybe we'll get going before this game's over.
Strike right in there, 0-1.
Shane puts the curveball right down there, and John was froze and just had to look at it. He's showed some good movement on his pitches tonight, keeping the batters off balance. He readies again. Here's the pitch. Curveball just a little bit inside.
1-1. Evens the count.
Hope you folks like our good camera shots tonight. I know you could see the break on that curveball. Here's the next pitch. Foul back. Out of play.
1-2.
So Welly up for the 3rd time tonight. He K'd in the 1st inning and hit a 6-5 fielder's choice in the 2nd inning. So John 0 for 2 on the night. Had a big night 2 games ago against Wilson Central. Went 3 for 4 with a triple and home run. Umpire says he didn't go. Count will go 2-2. John readies with the pitch. Here it is. Ball outside.
So a full count, 2 down, and the runner will be going here. Ashby at first.
Let's hope something happens good here for the Falcons. Chain readies with the pitch. Ball inside. That'll do it. Ball 4. Welly goes to first. Ashby to second. 2 runners on, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up number 3, Jared Gentry. So Falcon have some hope here. Base hit might score a run, tie this game up.
And he won bad right here. Gentry's got to come through. 2 on, 2 down. Big hits. The Falcons have not had them this season so far to this date. Ball just missed. I thought it was a strike right there on the corner, but just missed outside. 1-0.
Usually a sign when the catcher strains his neck reaching for the ball that it's a little bit off the plate. Welly calls timeout.
Going to go out and sweep the plate. He's all cleaned up.
And bring the jacket out for the pitcher, which is a good idea. Need to stay warm. It's a little cool here tonight, probably in the mid-40s. But one of our better games here early in the season. We've been at a couple of games like the telecast we brought you last week from Tullahoma, where the temperature was in the low 30s with about a 25-mile-an-hour wind, keeping everybody chilly. I think the grass was even frozen. But a lot better here tonight. This is almost a perfect setting for spring baseball and what we're accustomed to during the high school season. High school season has to start so early because of the school year being over at the end of May, and all the regional districts and then the state tournaments having to take place before school's out. And the state tournament is in the first week of May, so a lot of March and April games here. Strike one on Jared, 1-1 to count.
And sometimes the spring sports will run into graduations and that kind of thing. This year, the track meet, I know the state meet in Chattanooga, it'll be the same night of the Falcons graduation.
Yes, sir.
So it just you always run into that problem with the spring sports. That's just the way it is, and you have to make do and deal with it, or you have to, it's either play or graduate. So what are you going to do? You play or you can walk down the aisle.
Yeah, and that's a hard decision for a student athlete to make, especially in their senior year. I know if you're
playing for a state championship, I don't know if it's a hard decision. I'm not sure, but
no, it wouldn't be for me if I was an athlete. I think I would. You only get a once in a lifetime chance sometimes for that. I know in my particular case, I'll have a son graduating and a daughter hopefully at the state meet. She made it last year and finished 6th in the state in the long distance run. There's a foul ball down the first baseline.
2-2.
So Gentry hanging in here with him, but we can't get a good pitch. Chain doing a good job of not giving us any meaty pitches to hit the ball on. We seem to be reaching and just trying to hang on. But hopefully we're wearing him down. I think he's up in about the 85 count range here for the pitches he's thrown. And he's not big of stature, even though I know he's a good pitcher, so I hope we're wearing him down, and we'll get to him here in the later innings, the 6th and the 7th. He ready for the pitch. Timeout call with a batter. Yeah, I was telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do this year with one graduating the same night that the potential to be there. I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. And hopefully, last year we had Michael Webb in the high jump in the long jump in the track state finals. And our track team with 55 participants on it this year, and they've done good. We congratulate the boys who just won their first ever track meet at Blackman High School last week.
Full count pitch here. It comes to Gentry right here. It's a little flare. It should be easy. It will be, and that'll end it. So Gentry flies out on the full count. It'll end the inning, and at the end of 4.5, Franklin County leads it 1-0. Watch it all on a Southpaw Television production.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Drive a little, save a lot. Come see all we've got. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money. The car or truck that's right for you. Award-winning service too. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
I'm Howard Bentley from Howard Bentley Pontiac, GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee. We've been a part of the Fayetteville Lincoln County community for over 18 years. Ever go into a dealership, come back 6 months later and not recognize anybody? Not at Howard Bentley's. Our sales force have been with us for years. We will save you money and give you award-winning service after the sale. We also have a full-size body shop to take care of all your body shop needs. That's Howard Bentley Pontiac GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee, a proud supporter of Lincoln County baseball.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
Back here, Franklin County, Lincoln County, bottom of the 5th. And number 9, Brandon Shane, the pitcher, having a great night so far on the mound. And at the plate, he is 0 for 2, or walked once, 0 for 1. So got his third at bat really officially on the night, and he's going to pitch right here. Little flare to third, foul. Just foul outside third. Ashby snares that one, but 0-1. And it's 1-0 here, bottom of the 5th, and Champion scored the only run for the for the Rebels tonight in the game. Falcons a couple chances at last inning, a great chance, just couldn't put a hit together. And that's been the story of the Falcons baseball season so far. 1-1, even count. Well, he pitched in some tough luck tonight. Can't get any offense for him.
He's keeping us in this game, and that and some good plays last inning, so we're still within biting distance here.
But you got to hurry now. You only got 6 hours left, and not looking too good if you're a Falcon fan. 2-1.
There's a fly ball deep left field. Gentry back against the fence. That ball
Goodbye.
is out of here.
Brandon Chain home run. Goodbye. Chain takes it deep over the left field wall. And it's going to be a 2-0 ball game. As takes it out deep to left. Brandon Chain.
So Chain got all of that one. Didn't look like a big swing, but met the bat just right and goes out over the 16-foot high fence right beyond the 330 mark. Probably about a 355, 360-foot home run. And that'll put Franklin County up 2-0, and coach comes out to console Whaley, not let it get to him there. A lot of times you don't want a pitcher to get shook up on a home run. And he wants him to stay in there and just tell him to just keep throwing good pitches. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 1, Cody Bradford.
Now Falcons find themselves behind 2 runs. It's 2-0. Little bunt. He'll get on there. Nobody's going to get that one. You can forget about it. He's safe. He beats that one. Throws in there. And a runner on at first. Nobody out. So bunt. Third baseman back. Couldn't field that one. And the next batter for the Rebels, number 2, Paul Van, the right fielder.
Well,
So Chain homers, Bradford singles.
I'm not sure when we made the defensive change now, but Ashby has moved over to short, and Ryan Tate is in at third. Tyler Ward was a starter at short, but he's had a tender elbow here the last couple of days, and I'm sure it was bothering him again, and so we made some defensive switches. There's a little foul back. Strike 1 on Paul Van. And Franklin County threatening again here in the 6th. Actually, the bottom of the 5th. I'm getting ahead of myself. So the home run by Brandon Chain has put Franklin County up 2-0. Wiley readies with a pitch. Hard hit ball down the left field line, but foul. He'll go up 0-2 on him. So Franklin County making some contact this inning. That scares me. It's usually a sign that the pitcher's tiring just a little bit when the bats are making contact that much more. Paul Van steps in again. Here's the next pitch. There's a high pop-up. Fly ball center field. Osteen coming on the run. Makes the catch. One down.
One out for the Falcons here in the 5th. It's going to bring up number 10, Bubba Champion. He scored a run earlier. Scored the first run of the 2nd inning for the Rebels. Fine first baseman is Champion for Coach Philip King and Franklin County. Formerly at Coffee County, and he beat his old team this past week 16-6 in a big game. Throw down to second base. He'll never get there, and goes into center field. And
Osteen was coming running.
No, Osteen. Well, no, he's going to pick it up. No, he won't be running anywhere. As
so we're looking a little bit sloppy here in the bottom of the 5th.
Runner at second, 1 out. Runner in scoring position for the Rebels again. So again, Rebels got a chance to score. This game really should be 6 or 7-0. Really should be over with. Frank Kenny had a great chance to score and blew it, and they're only up 2-0. So
Bubba hit a double off the base of the wall in the last time up there in the bottom of the 4th. So here's the pitch. There's a fly ball foul. Out of play.
Yep, doubled in the 4th. That was wasted. As the Falcons got a bases loaded, no out jam to prevent the Rebels from scoring in the 4th.
Yeah, Bubba made it all the way to 3rd, but he was out at home on the force play. From Halcomb to Smith. He steps in here, count 0-2. All outside, 1-2. If you folks are watching this game on Tuesday night, the Lady Falcons are at Shelbyville tonight. They have a 7 p.m. game. There's a base hit into left field. Runner's going to round 3rd.
He'll score. 3-0 Rebels. Knew he was going to score right there. That was easy. That's just a little.
I don't know.
Nate's not in the left, and the runner scores.
Not sure.
Bradford scored on the single by Van.
Champion.
Champion with the RBI.
That'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Jared Sears. So Falcons have one out here, but they've given up 2 runs and 3 hits, including the homer by Brandon Chain. And they have Bubba Champion on first base after his RBI single. Wade throws over to first. I think they got him. They got him. Great throw over. Good dig out by Case Halcomb. And that's a great pitch over by John Whaley. And they caught the runner a little bit napping there and got him for the second out.
So 2 down here in the 5th. 2 runners already in, though, for the Rebels. Number 13 hitting next, and that is Sears, of course, up the plate with 2 down. Strike 3. Oh, strike 2, I guess it is. 1-2. Right in there. 1-2, 2 down.
John Whaley seems to be pitching now with a little renewed vigor. And there's a great pitch. So we're not sure here with the scorekeeper is
2-0-0-2.
0-2 the count, Jared Sears. Sears 1 for 2 on the night. He singled in a bunt single last inning. He was out 6-3 in the second.
That pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
So 2 down, bases empty here. Bottom of the 5th. John gathers himself on the back of the mound. He's going to try to make the pitch of the night right here and get out of this. Sidearm. Just a little low, ball 2. 2-2. Whether he uses the sidearm pitch very effectively, but he hadn't used it much tonight. Matter of fact, I think that was the first time I've seen him throw it tonight. Back to the regular way, strike out.
Yeah, he's going to get on there because Smith couldn't handle it. He's going to be on it first. So he can't handle the strikeout pitch, and that cost him. And Whaley's really, boy, he's mad now. He can't believe it. Smith couldn't handle that pitch. So Jason Hunt's going to hit now for the Rebels. Hunt digs in. Right-handed batter, gets some instruction from Coach King at third.
Hunt 0 for 1 on the night. He got on an error on the third baseman in the second inning and then was hit by a pitch his last time up. There's a ground ball second base. Manderson has the ball. Throws over to first. Got him. Third out. So Franklin County ends the inning with 3 hits on a big hit by a home run by Brandon Chain. They score 2 runs. They go up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th, and we'll be right back with the top of the 6th and the Falcon at bat. This is a Southpaw production.
Hey, Jimmy, you up for lunch?
Man, you work too hard. You're making us all look bad.
Oh, well, later.
Introducing the Intruder Volusia from Suzuki.
Jimmy, take 2 weeks off. I won't take no for an answer.
It's all you need to get away.
This is the place where I can build my cabin and get away from it all, with a little help from my all-new Suzuki Quadrunner Eiger 400. I didn't spend much, and it's got all the features I need, so I can build my cabin and get away from it all. Get into the great outdoors. Get back to nature. Get back on my Eiger. Get some ice. Get some x-rays. Get a contractor.
Back here at Winchester, Tennessee, the Gamble Sports Complex, former home of the Tennessee Tomahawks. And it's 3-0 Franklin County as the Falcons bat here in the 6th inning, hitting for the Falcons right fielder Jim Bob Cooter. And he will step in, a right-handed batter. Hopefully the Falcons get it started this inning. Got 6 outs to go. First pitch. Ooh, I almost hit him close. 1 up.
A little chin music.
Cooter, a senior. Good student, good athlete in his own right. Former MVP of Region 3 5A this year in football. One of the top 10 seniors at Lincoln County High School. doing an excellent job as academics as well as athletics.
Here's the next pitch. Ball inside. 1-1 to count. 2-0 to count, I'm sorry.
Top 10 seniors at the high school currently. Number 10, Susan Mitchell. Number 9, of course, batting right there, Jim Bob Cooter. Number 8, Bridget Duggar. Number 7, Joey Ashby. We'll get the rest of them here in a minute. Strikes right there.
All right, 2-1 to count.
2-1. Rest of the seniors, Teresa Wilson, Alyssa Simmons, Andrew Storr, number 4, fine soccer player. Number 3, Lindsay Guthrie. 2, Jason Rozier. And number 1, Elizabeth Chapman.
3-1 to count on Mr. Cooter.
Cooter ahead right here, hopefully getting something he can drive right here to start this 6th inning off.
Chain readies with a pitch. Here it comes.
Right
inside corner.
It's on the corner. Got to respect it when it's on the corner. Both pitchers done a good job tonight of painting the corners, but Chain did a little bit better job than Whaley has.
Here's the next pitch. There's a hard hit ball center field. Center fielder's over though and camped under it, and that'll be out number 1.
That was an easy play for Hunt right there, no problem.
Cooter gets some decent wood. I think that's the hardest hit ball we've had tonight, but center fielder had him played pretty good, and that'll be the first out of the 6th inning.
Hitting now for the Falcons, center fielder number 5, Thomas Osteen. Digs in, gets his stance, gets ready.
Thomas trying to get out of a little slump he's in here. Oh, hit by pitch.
So, man on at first, one down for the Falcons here in the 6th. A little bit of a chance, see if Smith can come up and do something about it. Matt Smith, the catcher, hitting next for Lincoln County. 1 out, man at first. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb bring it all to you here in Winchester, Tennessee, home of the Gamble Sports Complex. And the Franklin County Rebels now, as this is a city-owned park, the city owns it right now. The city owns it currently, and the Franklin County Rebels are allowing them to play in this fine ballpark.
Catcher Matt Smith steps up. Here's the first pitch from Chain. Ball low.
1-0. Good beginning for Smith. Hopefully he can get on there, make something happen.
Matty 1 for 2. No, actually Matty's 0 for 2 on the night. I'm sorry. He lined out to the shortstop and popped out to the catcher. Or to the pitcher in the 4th inning. So he's up for his 3rd time tonight and hoping to get a hit. He went 2 for 3 yesterday at Marshall County. And a hit would come in real good right here. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball, pop up over the left, right side of the field. First baseman's under it. That'll do it for out number 2. So we've had a whole lot of flyouts tonight. That'll bring up first baseman, number 9, Case Halcomb. Jeff, seems like everything we've hit tonight's either has been a pop-up and everything else has been a K. Chain has 9 Ks on the night.
Bats are dead right now. Halcomb, little grounder it should be, and got him. So early in the inning, and at the end of 5.5, it is Franklin County 3, Lincoln County nothing. You're watching it all on a Southpaw television production.
Sportsmen and women of Lincoln County, if you trot line, limb line, jug line, or use 4-pound to 40-pound tests on your regular line, the next time the big one doesn't get away, bring your catch to Tracks and Trails Taxidermy and let them mount your hog in its natural setting for a memory that'll last you a lifetime. Aaron Lamb and his fine crew at Tracks and Trails are also the best around these parts at giving you hunters, young and old, state-of-the-art mounting on that trophy buck or other big game prize you worked your butt off to get. And turkey hunters, you've got to see what Tracks and Trails can do with that big Jake. Tracks and Trails also mount fox, bobcat, squirrel, mink, otter, beaver, raccoon, ducks, and all kinds, and even the big ones. Bear, elk, moose, buffalo, mule deer, rams, and on and on. Right now, we're even doing the king of the jungle, a lion. So come on out to Tracks and Trails at 232 Flintville School Road or call us at 937-7550. At Tracks and Trails, we bring your memories home to roost.
Back here at Winchester, Tennessee, Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb as Coach King talking to the umpire as he goes back to the third base coaching box to coach for the Rebels. And hitting next now for the Rebels is number 4, Heath Player. So he's going to hit bottom of the 6th inning. Franklin County leads at 3-0. As Champion scored a run, Shane hit a homer in the fifth inning, and Champion scored a run. Had got an RBI single, and then Shane homered for the third run of the night for Franklin County.
Purrier pinch hitting for the catcher. So
It's 2-0.
2-0.
So it quickly player ahead.
Coach King going to give his catcher a little rest, thinking he's got this game in tow here. Get some new bats in the lineup and give them a chance to hit the ball.
Falcons so far on the road this season 1-4, and that's not a good road record at all. So he could drop to 1-5 after tonight.
Pitch from Whaley, ball high.
3-0.
Tell you folks, next week's telecast will be brought to you back from the confines of the Birdcage, Falcon Stadium, Falcon Field, I should say. And we'll be playing the Coffee County Red Raiders. I hope you all tune in next week for that telecast. So the first batter walks on either 4 or 5 pitches, and
4 pitches.
4 pitches. That'll bring up
number 1, Cody Bradford. Number 5, 5, that is Jordan Butcher. Little bunt, and he's going to
Way over, tags the runner.
1 down. So he moved him over, though, did his job right there, and 1 out, man in scoring position. Crabtree up now for the Rebels. Dustin Crabtree.
So that actually go down as a sack bunt.
For what? Sacrifice. Strike. Right there.
Outside corner. Dustin Crabtree on the night. He singled in the 3rd and flied out to center field in the 4th. So he's up for his 3rd attempt tonight. Runner on second on the leadoff walk. Ball way outside. 1-1 to count. I believe that's the 6th runner tonight Franklin County has gotten into scoring position.
Two and 1. Well, he has pitched 5 1/3 so far, giving up 3 runs. 2 of them were earned.
Franklin County with 7 hits on the night. There's a
County.
foul ball back out of play.
Franklin County with 7 hits, not Lincoln County, but 3 runs,
That's
7 hits for
what I believe I
the
said.
Rebels and 2 hits for the Falcons. They've been scuffed, and if they get shut out tonight, it'll be their 3rd shutout of the season so far in 12 ball games. Strike 3 got him 2 down, so he's gone. That'll bring up now the number 9. That is Shane, the pitcher. Shane homered tonight and has pitched a fine game on the mound.
Are they ready with the pitch?
Shane with a little blooper. He'll go past the shortstop. Runner's going to score. 4-0 Rebels. High throw gets away. Shane goes to second, rounds their bag, and he'll stay right there. So 4-0 Rebels lead this one. Get a run in the 6th.
Was a hard hit grounder that took a high leap on Joey Ashby at shortstop. Hit right in front of the plate, and one more bounce, and that thing must have went 20 foot in the air.
And Bradford now hitting for the Rebels. Rebels up 4-0. Rebels 4, Falcons 0.
Oh, hard hit ball down in the first base dugout, and the Rebels are clearing out down there. That ball sliced sharply.
Sure did, and when it happens that way, it's going to scatter everybody.
Looks like half the school down there in the dugout. Swing and miss, strike 2.
0-1. 0-2. Well, something like that.
And folks may have noticed on home that the Rebels have managers, which I like to see in high school baseball, and I noticed that last year that they had girl managers, which is good for keeping the morale of the team up, I'm sure, but they do a good job and they work hard. I've watched them on and off the field. They do their job. So here's the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll get us out of the 6th inning. Franklin County picks up one more run and one single, leave one man on base. We'll be right back. The score is 4-0. This is a Southpaw production.
Had any trouble with your feet lately? Come in and visit the Foot Clinic. Dr. Tim Merrill brings you the expertise and special attention needed for even the most difficult cases. Welcome to Dr. Merrill's office. Bunions, ingrown toenails, corns, heel spurs, and even diabetes foot care. You may be surprised to know that your feet are not supposed to hurt. If you are having a foot problem, you are not alone. 60% of the population seeks help for foot problems every year, and now Lincoln County offers Dr. Tim Merrill.
How are you? I'm Dr. Merrill.
Tim brings you an extensive background in foot and ankle care. Dr. Tim Merrill takes great pride in the quality of care and provides a caring environment in his office on the Fayetteville Bypass, 2250 Thornton Taylor Parkway, Suite B. Dr. Tim Merrill utilizes his in-office x-ray facility and many other techniques to treat your foot condition effectively for your quick return to work, school, or play. Call the Foot Clinic today at 433-9600 and get back on your feet.
And we're back here, top of the 7th inning, Falcons' last hope. They'll be sending Joey Ashby up, following him Kyle Manderson, and then John Doris in the DH spot. We're down to our last 3 outs, so hopefully we can get something going. First pitch to Joey. Strike on the outside corner.
Well, we're swinging the bats. It'll take a miracle tonight to win this ball game. 4-0 so far, and the Falcons find themselves behind.
Joey 1 for 2 on the night. Actually, he's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. There's a high hit fly ball. Center fielder's over into left field. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Snares it. Hunt just no problem right there. Just one big hand and one big paw to snare it. 1 down for the Rebels. 2 outs away from a district victory of the Rebels. They'd go to 2-2 in the district, 7-6 overall. Lincoln County would drop to 5-7 overall, 0-3 in District 8 AAA play.
That'll bring up second baseman Kyle Manderson. Ground ball over in the Falcon dugout. 0-1 the count. Kyle 0 for 2 on the night. He's had a little problem hitting the ball. He made 3 bunt attempts the last time up. And Brandon Chain just kept the curveball out, leaning out on the far side of the plate. Hard to get to. Smart pitching on his part. Kyle hoping to redeem himself right here. There's another foul ball off the plate. Back out of play.
0-2.
So Falcons with 2 outs left. Win or lose, it's fun being at the ballpark, folks. We hope you guys will come out. Monday night, April the 1st, which is probably the night before you're seeing this, we'll be playing Lawrence County at home. That ball game will be telecast. Earlier I said we'd be playing Coffee County, but we'll be playing Lawrence County at the Birdcage, and game time is 6:30 that night. So
The next one.
and then
2 down for the Falcons here into the 7th.
April 5th.
The last hope right here for the Falcons coming up to the plate. In number 1, Ryan Tate.
Tate in the John Doris spot.
And now he's going to talk to Manderson going to the bench as Coach Sloan gives him some advice.
So Ryan steps in here for his first at bat of the night, hoping to keep things going. We're 1 out away from a hard defeat for the 2nd day in a row. The Falcons face a shutout. Chain's been in control tonight. We've seen 2 of the better pitchers yesterday and today that we've seen all year.
We faced Clifton once already before last night and beat him in our tournament. So we faced him twice and split with him, and now losing to Chain here tonight. It's 0-2 count.
Quickly 0-2.
2 outs and down to 1 strike are the Falcons. They're going to drop to 5-7, 0-3 in district play. 0-2 pitch. Foul popped up. As the catcher, they're going to drop to 0-3 right now. Chain snares it. The catcher snares it. It's over. Rebels 4, Falcons nothing. We're back with a wrap-up as we're telling you, you are watching a Southpaw television production.
Buying or selling? Let Century 21 AAA Associates assist you through your real estate transaction. We are professional realtors dedicated to integrity, service, and progressive marketing. We offer free market analysis to anyone considering the sale of their home or property. Our listings at Century 21 get far-reaching exposure through 2 multiple listings covering Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama. We're putting hundreds of agents to work for you. You can access us on the internet, view our advertisements in Huntsville, Alabama, locally in the Exchange, or the Real Estate Showcase of Lincoln County. We offer building lots and acreage, starter homes to executive manors, farms, prime hunting land, commercial and investment properties. Whatever you're looking for, we can help you find it. Located 2 blocks south of the Lincoln County High School, Century 21 AAA feels that our customers deserve and will receive the finest service offered by any real estate organization.
And we're back here at the Gamble Sports Complex, former home of the Tomahawks and the current home of the Franklin County Rebels high school baseball team. Falcons suffer another hard loss tonight, going down for the 2nd day in a row to a shutout, being beat by Franklin County Rebels 4-0. We lost yesterday to the Marshall County Tigers 4-0, and today we come back, and yesterday we had a 2-hit heartbreaker loss, and today we have a 2-hit heartbreaker loss. Brandon Chain on the mound for Franklin County did a masterful job of pitching, keeping our batters off guard, and the Falcon bats just couldn't seem to be there tonight. We had a lot of flyouts, and Brandon Chain ends up with 9 strikeouts on the night. So Falcons have a tough district loss here and go 0-3 in the district. We had 1 run tonight on 2 hits and left 5 men on base. For Franklin County, their 4 runs came on 8 hits, biggest hit being a home run by Brandon Chain, the pitcher, and that got them up to a 3-0 lead at the time, and they end up beating us 4-0. We'd like to invite all you folks to come out to Falcon Field, right behind the Lincoln County High School. We'll be there on April 5th for a game with Huntland. The Huntland Hornets coming to town. That game will start at 6:30. Almost every night at our home games we have a drawing for 2, so your entry ticket, your admission ticket, will put you into a drawing for a dinner for 2 from one of our fine sponsors. And also during this year's telecast and during each of our home games, you'll have the opportunity to help out with a Falcon baseball fundraiser. We have 2 great tickets to Talladega for the Talladega 500, which comes up April 21st. And for only a $2 donation, you can enter as many times as you like. If you just come out to the ball game, these seats are right down in the tri-oval, right in front of the pits. And it's a great opportunity for you to win a couple tickets and help a Falcon baseball team to raise some money. So we hope you guys will come out and see our April 5th game between Lincoln County Falcons and the Huntland Hornets. Right now, as the team sort of does their discussion after the game here, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, hopefully with an interview with Coach Tracy Sloan, get his thoughts on the game. And we appreciate you folks being with us tonight. We thank all our sponsors and this fine cable station for bringing you this game. And we'll be right back. This is a Southpaw Television production.
Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers. Memphis Car Audio, it's the word on the street. To get the heart of the sound, you've got to get Memphis Car Audio. State-of-the-art car speakers, subwoofers, and amps. Get Memphis Car Audio installed today at Radio Shack. The entertainment of tomorrow you can enjoy today. Radio Shack has gone beyond AM and FM radio with XM satellite radio. It's the next generation radio with hundreds of digital crystal clear channels of music, news, sports, and entertainment. Radio Shack now gives you more ways to talk with Singular Wireless. Radio Shack is a Lincoln County authorized Singular Wireless dealer, and Radio Shack has plans to fit your every need. Stop in Radio Shack today for all the hot deals on the hottest technology. 1402 Huntsville Highway in the Bilo Shopping Center. Call 433-4933. Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers.
And we're back here with Coach Tracy Sloan. Right after our game with Franklin County, Coach, it was a rough game. For the 2nd day in a row, we go down 4-0. And give us your thoughts and impressions on the game.
Well, you know, everybody will see, we had a hard time hitting the curveball tonight, and just for you young players, it's young players that's watching the game. The key to hitting a curveball, you got to keep your hands back, take the ball the opposite field, and my guys aren't doing that, and you'll see it. We just didn't swing the bats very good. I thought John Whaley pitched a super baseball game. We didn't help him out. Probably only gave up one earned run. That was a home run ball. So, I was pleased with that. But defensively and offensively, for us to compete in this district's one of the best in the state year in, year out. And, it's going to be a long season if we don't get any better than what we played tonight.
Coach, I thought Shane really kept you off balance tonight. Did a good job, 9 Ks, and did a good job on the mound. And you have some, like you said, again, mental errors again hurting this team. Base running error by Doris in the game. Just little mental things. And guys not getting the big hits. You get 2 runners on with 2 out.
Right.
Gentry doesn't get the big hit. Just little things, and they capitalize and they make it multiply and make it where it's a tough year to coach.
Right. Well, the difference between us and Franklin County, their coach gives them a bunt signal. They get the bunt down. We don't get the bunt down. I mean, you got to do the little things right. Exactly like you said, Jeff. We didn't run the bases very well. We didn't bunt the baseball. We didn't hit the baseball. Really the only positive I seen is John Whaley's pitching performance. I mean, I thought he, I'll take that every day, and hopefully we can get better. We can't really swing the bats any worse than we did tonight. So hopefully we'll just improve. And baseball's it's a crazy game. We're struggling right now swinging it, but maybe we can break out this weekend, and we're playing in the tournament at Riverdale, so maybe we can break out of it then.
Hopefully you get rid of the it's 21 innings now scoreless baseball in a row, or I don't know how many. It's a lot of these scoreless innings in a row. Maybe we can get rid of that and get some runs on the board. Gonna wrap it up right here from Winchester, Tennessee tonight for Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb. This is Coach Tracy Sloan, and we'll come to you next week from the Birdcage, and until then, everyone take care.
It's very important to make those fabulous first impressions with a great-looking you. Let the professionals at Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty help you with your plan right from the very start. Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty is the salon where professionals specialize in creative hairstyling designed to fit your own personality. Nancy Wheeler, Maureen Abels, Kay Johnson, Wanda Tipper, Zeldra, and Wilma Buchanan are qualified to advise both men and women about ways to highlight all of your best features. For a hairstyle, cut, color, frost, perm, manicure, or pedicure, what are you waiting for? And Maxine's features Wolf tanning beds. They'll give you that deep, dark tan fast. Call Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty for an appointment at 433-6737 or stop by in 2250C Thornton Taylor Parkway in Fayetteville. Let the professionals at Maxine's help you find your own great style.
Thank you for calling Cars Plus. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Steve McWhirter, owner of Cars Plus. We're located in Park City, Tennessee on Huntsville Highway. We specialize in trucks, cars, vans, and sport utility vehicles. At Cars Plus, we offer friendly hometown service, no high-pressure sales, and have financing available along with a extended warranty program. We service and inspect all our vehicles. My father, Ronnie McWhirter, former owner of Ron 66, heads our service department with over 35 years' experience. Here at Cars Plus, we handle everything from your old classics to your new classics and anything in between. So come by and see us at top of Park City Hill or give us a call at 433-1922.